Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually. He'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pull it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Always goal side. He shot, surely! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Robertson, great vision, and he's picked it up out wide, and he was quick to react. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Kilmarnock really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Dembele. That has not gone well. Seedorf. And he's worked it through. Oh, shapes to shoot! No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Tries to play it through. Great ball. Drogba! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! This time, surely! And that's a tiny finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Stood up well to him there. And he's managed to gift it back. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Decent chance! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, this looks sharp. Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. Threads one in. Always onto this. Roberto Baggio. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Yaya Toure. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Toure has been caught there, it's a foul. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he was alert to it. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 22. Baggio.
So once again, we're underway.
9, Messi. Coming on the field,
Alexander-Arnold.
17, George Best. Number 19.
Corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance. Mbappe! Best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Rijkaard. And here's Bellingham. Elects to cross. And here's Dembele, takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a shot! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Drogba. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. And it's Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alexander-Arnold. Has a look and plays it forward. No way through. Kilmarnock appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pullet. That's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Pullet. And that's a shot! finish. Bellingham. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Best. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cut it out. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Hullet. Liverpool have a free kick. Yaya Toure, spread out to the left. Robertson has the space to scheme.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Backward it goes. And the finish! Sensational from Bellingham! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So changes a foot here, and from both
3,
sides.
Seedorf.
Liverpool with the lead.
Number 14, Cristiano
Rijkaard.
Ronaldo.
Bellingham.
Coming on the field, number
Yamal.
21,
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was
Number
well played,
18,
well stopped.
Bellingham. Number 8,
75 minutes
Eto'o.
played.
Substitution in progress.
Eto'o, and he is deftly all... Eto'o! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our... Pele! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Kilmarnock have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Roberto Carlos, not the most accurate pass. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Now can... And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Robertson. Yaya Toure. Rashford finding himself in space.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pele makes a dash for it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. And here's Van Basten. Yamal. Big chance! Roberto Carlos. And that's it. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
A quick reminder today that
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first at it? Has another go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nice looking ball. Chips it through. He's found the way through. He's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's McAllister. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that...
Chance! Goal! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Impressive jump! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. Surely he can't miss! It's Ronaldinho! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Space for him to turn and look. He has found a way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Crossed in again. And a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Madrid have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He slings it in. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been slipped through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bellingham. Liverpool have a free kick. And he's there to retrieve it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Koeman cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. Well, they can break here. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Drogba. Nicely spread. Bale. That is good alertness. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tanucci. Oh, super. McAllister! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Yaya Toure. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham receives it in a good position here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means. That's good play. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's stuck it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now. Takes a shot! Taken back almost... And one more try! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dembele. Van Dijk cuts it out. Played out to the left flank. McAllister. Ødegaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Bullish header! Has a look and plays it forward. And that has left him in a heap. McAllister.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the ball just didn't work out. It's Dembele! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And it's Drogba. Pass somewhat off target. And it's lofted through here. Good running, strong and purposeful. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
In again. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. It'll be a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho.
And here's Rashford.
Bale.
And he lines up a cross.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 14.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 9. El dorsal
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
El dorsal 17. Totti. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá
Deep
2
into
minutos de
stoppage
descuento.
time. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Totti. Totti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe gets into a good position. That's it. There will be time for no more. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding...
Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Yamal and Mateus. Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Shifted it to the flank. Robertson. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Van Dijk cuts it out. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aimed beyond the defence. Yaya Touré. Mbappe in... Mbappe! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Threads one in. That's a good ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Shot at goal! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Baggio. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Romario. It's a good foot in there. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Romario. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Now it's Dembele.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto chance for a shot! Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Yaya Toure. Chance! In he goes again. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Liverpool have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Hazard. And here's Baggio. Oh, nice touch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Drogba.
That's good play from him.
Great vision. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And a quick reminder
Oh,
today,
well, the
everybody, to
pickings
make sure
certainly
to
have
put
been
any
rich in
litter
this
in the
first
bins
half.
provided.
Well, I think the
Thank
message
you
from
for
the
your
manager at
cooperation.
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Yeah. Made some mistakes on that one. Like, I was there, I passed the ball.
Away we go again. And there are an awful lot of pressure. And it's Hazard looking for the run.
Oh no, I made a mistake there again. See?
And a neat
I made it
finish.
mistake because I brought him up. I didn't mean to. I put thing up too early.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence.
Bellingham!
See? What's that?
Now it's Romario. Mateus. Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. He's on it. Can he get away?
Just gonna go run.
Hazard. And he's managed to get free.
Good
And
goal.
Shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
How's that possible?
Mateus. And this is Romario. Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot!
See what I mean? How's his man gonna get to the ball before my man? Between two of them.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Excellent challenge there.
What's that?
Uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target.
Oh my
In no
God.
man's land. And this is Roberto Baggio. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to
He
hold
went
on
into
this
two
time.
of my man, and then he's gonna be the one that gets.
He's not played the ball. That's a foul. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here.
Like you can just run like that.
Mike did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Decent chance!
See what I mean?
Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Italy leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
What's that?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Drogba. He'll try from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
How's he gonna?
Absolute mystery to me.
Game's rubbish. Look at that. He missed that one, but it's going to be that one. How's this other man start sprinting towards the ball? What? Come on.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Coming on to
That pass
replace
isn't the
him
best.
is number
Oh my
10,
gosh.
Van
Liverpool
Basten.
still have the cards to
Substitutions
affect
taking
this game.
How's that possible?
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball.
Italy surely have
Look
to
at
be
that.
commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Baggio. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
See what I mean? He's the man over there. He was even my man. That's computer.
Liverpool now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
What the hell's that?
Well, that defending is... He's having a hit!
What was you doing?
Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
He's picked his way through.
See what I mean?
Liverpool with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got away. It'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, no way.
Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Oh.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kvaratskhelia. Mateus. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Van Basten. Nice interception, his position. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance!
Oh.
And
Oh my God!
And there goes the whistle.
Oh my
A game that is a
God!
tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
How did he not score? That man used a computer there for everything. That one there was computer come pass to take the ball off me then, right? Because he wasn't the man in charge of the player, I was able to take the ball back. Oh, relax. Interesting. Don't man. It doesn't. That happens sometimes. The last game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Arsenal have it
That's
back.
rubbish.
And go again. And here's Azar. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele. Bellingham. For Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Robertson. Now Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
See what I mean? This game's
And it's made its way to him. Pirlo has the space to scheme. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cruyff. That's going wide left. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham with the... Oh, good climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible.
Get lost, you
Of course,
twat.
once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge, now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space, and he shoots!
This game is rubbish.
Arsenal!
Ah.
The trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and
This
just
game
as
is
the manager's
rubbish, look
been
at this.
reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Drogba. Oh, good spread. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide.
How'd he get in front of my
He
man?
had in mind. It's a searching pass.
How'd he get in front of my man? There's no way.
Dembele. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Rice. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rummenigge. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dembele chasing after it. Tchouaméni. No, that's been intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance!
This game is rubbish. Look how rubbish this game is.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
How's he going to just come there and go like that?
Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute
Now it's
added time.
Drogba. Defending was strong and firm.
How's that
It's
possible?
Hazard. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. And we've
It's
reached
rubbish.
half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 minute, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves.
And
Too
within
tentative.
myself.
They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Tchouaméni. Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He has found a way through. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Now, what about a counter-attack? He won't be happy with that one. Robertson. And it's Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. And here's Dembele. Driven in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Liverpool still this single goal behind. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Oh my God, this game is rubbish. Look at this shit.
Cruyff. Oh, just skips past it. Cruyff!
What the hell?
Good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
What the hell, man?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty.
Where's this man come from?
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Dembele, Dembele's cross, Mbappe! Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. A terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just
Goes for a shot! Pirlo. Great vision. And it's been played through. Cruyff. He's decent chance!
Again, look at that rubbish. Look at look at this rubbish.
And fury. They continue to do their thing.
Oh God, this game, man.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. He's had a shot!
How can you go from one person to that person to sliding? That don't make no sense.
It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh.
And here's Drogba. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just about up to 75 minutes. Thinks about the shot. That pass has been well intercepted. Pirlo. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Drogba.
Oh my God.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Oh, good take and a shoots!
Seriously. What the hell, man?
Liverpool have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Towering header!
Oh, come on, man.
He'll be livid with himself.
Seriously. Oh, it's unbelievable. I can't understand. Everything I'm doing is not working.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11. Mbappe.
See?
Number 15. Dembele.
Edmil's always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Coming on the field.
Tries to play it. Can he finish?
Oh, come on. That was the ball and he still messed up.
And save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution in progress.
This looks promising. Tries a shot!
Oh, my God. And again.
Off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. Can he get it through? And he's straight offside.
You know what I mean? That was computer.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pele. And he's running through. And he plays one through.
Added minute has been.
And that's a sharp
See what I mean?
finish.
This game, all the
They are
time.
playing them off the park.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their
See?
opponents, a long way. And that's that. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times
Look at the
unplayable,
passing.
who simply brushed
Look how
them
many
off.
shots I had on target.
Just a
Well,
quick
how will we
announcement
look back
is
on
now
that?
time for
Well, you
our
can never
special
predict the
How's-
results
how-
of
how
these
someone
games
beat me
as your usual
like that?
indicators like form become pretty irrelevant.
So
It's
obviously he didn't pass the ball. All right, thank you for watching. That's me gone.